What's going on, guys? Aussie here and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got a team of the week 3 predictions. Team of the week 1, team of the week 2. Where did you go? How did time fly this quick? Team of the week 1 and 2 was absolutely insane. But team of the week 3, let's just say there weren't a lot of good performances and it might go downhill. The first person is going to be Giroud though. Giroud, 2 goals, 8.3 rating. France won 7-1. 7-1. The only problem with Giroud, 44 pace. Pace being such a big deal this year, I doubt anyone is going to use this card. Going on to Nice Goda, I believe is how you pronounce it. 85 pace, 76 dribbling, 79 shooting, 71 physicals as well. 2 goals, 8.8 rating. He definitely does deserve it, and he does not look like a bad card. The only problem with him, MLS. There is some good MLS players, but there's no insane MLS players. So links to him will be a bit dodgy, let's just say that. Next up, we do not have a player that scores very regularly. And I know that just triggered a lot of Liverpool fans. 2 goals, 8.5 rating. Let's just say, if this guy gets it, I will be doing a play review on him because he looked really nice. 91 dribbling, 79 pace, 81 shooting, 82 passing, 5-star skill moves. Common now. 5-star skill moves and me, we just combine. We just come together. And if Firmino's got it, you best believe I'm doing a play review on him. Next up, we do have a player that caused nightmares for people back in the day when it came down to FIFA. Muriel, 90 pace, 86 dribbling, 82 shooting, 2 goals, 8.4 rating. Look at a dynamic image. The guy is already laughing. I know it's not the official dynamic image when it comes down to obviously the actual team of the week, but the guy is laughing at us. He's happy. He knows he's going to score against us in Foot Champs, and I'm not ready for it. I'm really not, because he's going to cause me problems. Let's just say that. Moving on to Alunga, I believe is how you pronounce it. 81 pace, 68 dribbling, 78 shooting, 2 goals, 8.6 rating. The thing of him, the Japanese league. Do they really have good players? They kind of do, but they kind of don't as well. And it doesn't even come from a nationality that has really well-known players. So you can't really link this guy up. And a player with 68 dribbling, I doubt is going to go near your team. I believe is how you pronounce it, Watanabe? I have no idea, okay? I'll be here stuttering for God knows how long, alright? 2 goals, 8.3 rating. Once again, another striker that has 53 pace. What is up with strikers nowadays having so slow pace? Even though Giroud, and probably this guy as well, his playstyle is not to use pace, is to be used as a target man. You have to think to yourself, is their pace really that slow? Like, come on, EA, don't disrespect someone that hard. Next up is going to be El Shaarawy. 89 pace, 81 dribbling, 80 shooting, 2 goals, 8.4 rating. I believe he still has the 5-star skill moves, and hopefully he still has that haircut in game, because I remember this guy. He was so good back in the day, back in the old FIFAs. My God, he would cause damage. Now moving over to Edwards, the guy from Ipswich. 88 pace, 78 dribbling, 71 shooting. Looks like a pretty decent card. 2 goals, 1 assist, and our first 10 out of 10 rating. We had so many last week. And this week, we are how many in? And we get our first? You already know the difference. You can just tell the difference between the 2 team of the weeks. But he doesn't look like a bad card. The thing with him once again, he doesn't come from the greatest league, so links will not be amazing. But a card that everyone has invested in, and it is going to be Odegaard. There is a ones to watch out when it comes down to Odegaard. He will be going up to an 85. 2 assists, 9.2 rating. What a performance. The only bad thing I can say is that he was playing right mid, which means he will be getting a right mid in form. And him having 80 pace is probably going to suffer a little bit. But a certain someone turned up in that game. Haaland scored 3 goals. Haaland scored a hat-trick. The reason he's not on here is because you cannot get back-to-back team of the weeks. He just got a team of the week and team of the week 2. Because he scored the hat-trick, you think they'll put him in team of the week 3. That should make sense. But EA don't do it that way, and, you know, people can't get back-to-back team of the weeks, which is super annoying. But even though Haaland did deserve it, I feel like Odegaard is the second person in the Norway game that actually deserved it. So I feel like he will be getting a team of the week. Sigurdsson. A cam with 59 pace is nothing to really be, you know, looking at too much. But he had an amazing performance. 2 goals, 8.9 rating, man of the match. The guy can pass, the guy can shoot, the guy can dribble a little bit, but he can not run to save his life. Next up is Vlasic, I believe is how you pronounce it. A cam. You don't see cams very often with 85 pace, 85 dribbling, 79 shooting, and 79 passing as well. This card, looks pretty good. Let's just say that. Once again, he does not come from the greatest league, but he comes from a decent nationality that has some really, really good players. 1 goal, 8.1 rating. I feel like he will 100% get into team of the week. Next up is Savic, a player that had a potential move to Chelsea. And would I like to see him would I like to see him at Chelsea? Probably. I want to see what he can do in the Prem, because he looks like an amazing player IRL. 86 physical, 80 defending, 84 dribbling, 81 shooting, 81 passing, 2 goals, 8.8 rating. This one, I feel like is guaranteed, without a doubt. You do not see a player that is a centre mid and getting 2 goals go without a team of the week. You just don't. EA don't do that. They don't. So I feel like this one is 100% guaranteed, and he doesn't look like a bad card at all. Moving on to Monterero, I believe is how you pronounce it. A CDM. That doesn't actually look too bad. 82 base, 81 physical, 71 defending, 82 dribbling with the 79 passing as well. Defending stats definitely need to be boosted at all costs. But once again, an 8.5 rating, 1 assist, an amazing performance from my guy. You can't really go wrong with him either. When it comes down to Skov, a left back that scored a goal, 8.4 rating, 85 pace, 82 dribbling, 83 shooting, 83 passing, 70 defending with 77 physicals as well. Good league, decent team. The thing is, why is his defending so bad? I don't watch Hoffenheim, but let me know if you are a Hoffenheim fan. Why is his defending that bad? Is he like a left wing back that just goes and goes and goes and goes up the pitch? Because 83 shooting, let's just say you don't see that on every single fullback. If anything, I don't think I've ever seen a fullback with 83 shooting on a card and 70 defending. You just don't see that very often. Next up is Ginter. 64 pace, 87 defending, 80 physical, 67 dribbling with 72 passing as well. He did not get man of the match, which is very disappointing. But the thing is, with EA, when they see a fullback that scored a goal, they tend to just straight jump onto it. So that's why I feel like Ginter or Ginter, whatever you want to pronounce it, would definitely get one. But 7.3 rating, he had a good performance, but he didn't have an amazing performance. Next up is Auburn. 54 pace, 84 defending, 83 physical. You best believe I'm smacking a shadow chemsol straight on that. In no way my centre-backs are having 54 pace. Not in a million years. He got himself a goal, a 7.6 rating. As you clearly can see, when it comes down to defenders, there weren't amazing defenders that had a good performance, which is super annoying because I would love like a Virgil van Dijk. I would love like a, I don't know, a Maguire. If you already talk about Maguire, a Bailly, a Lindelof, that would be pretty decent. You got yourself Ake, you got yourself God knows what else. You want one of those kind of players to have a decent performance, because some of those players can actually perform pretty well in FIFA. Auburn, I feel like he's a holding centre-back. He will not be rushing out at all, so just keep that in mind. Next up is Andre. I have no idea. I'm just going to give up. No way I'm going to pronounce it. 67 pace, 81 defending, 90 physical. 90 physical. The guy probably has a bulky body in game. Let's just say that. And he probably outstrengths pretty much everyone. Now, I'm not sure what his body type in game is. But like, we have 90 physicals coming now. 1 goal, 8.0 rating, a centre-back from the Sounders FC, which is obviously the MLS. He looks like a decent player, to be fair to him. But once again, MLS, links, they don't really come together too well. Moving over to a bit more known player, Ramos. Now, he didn't score a goal. He didn't get an assist. But he got himself man of the match. And he had one hell of a performance. He literally had one of his best performances this year. He was so good. So good. Conceding 0 goals. He did not allow a single person past him. Spain did end up winning 1-0. I don't really have to say much about Ramos, other than the fact that if he gets it, he'll be absolutely god tier. Now moving over to someone that I absolutely love. Me being Portuguese, you know, I had to put a Portuguese player in there somehow, some way. 6 saves, 8.0 rating. This team of the week, let's say, is for the performance against Spain and not the performance against France. Even though he had a good performance against France, it was the performance against Spain that showed himself off. He made 6 saves out of 15 shots against him. He was on fire. He did not let them score a single goal. And he comes from a good league, the Premier League. He comes from a good nationality for links-wise. And I feel like a lot of people will be bouncing on obviously this card. But that is going to be it when it comes down to the Team of the Week 3 predictions. What would I give this Team of the Week if this was the official one? Probably like a 5 out of 10. It's not great. It really, really isn't. And I definitely would not expect anything of the actual Team of the Week as well. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a like, leave a comment. And for now, peace.